I've been thinking about my recovery journey, and when I got sober 12 years ago, I had no idea what I was going to do. The only thing I knew is I had to stop drinking. I didn't know anything else. Didn't even know what recovery was. Didn't know anything. Didn't know if I could even do it. I've never done it before. Well, I had gotten sober, but I've always gone back. How was I going to stay sober long term? Like, I had no plan. I didn't like meetings. I didn't think that was going to be a thing for me. So, like, I basically figured out my own recovery journey myself. Like, I figured out how to occupy my time with different things. Like, I got really heavy into jujitsu and running and going to the gym. And then that routine built me another routine where I had work and I, tried to forge a career and start doing things like that so that I didn't think about the other shit, that I didn't think about the drinking. And that was the beginning of my recovery path. And then I ran into a friend, and a friend of mine had gotten sober as well, right around the same time. I'm probably about 2 years into my recovery journey. I ended up started working with this recovery group called the Skook Recovers in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania. And I started doing all type of events with them and sharing my story. We did some newspaper articles. We did school speaking, did some park restorations and things like that. Like, really got heavily involved in the community and stuff like that. So that was another huge part of like helping me build my recovery, because I had no idea what I was going to do. I just knew that I couldn't drink. I just knew that I could never drink again. And I didn't know what that meant and how I was going to achieve it. But just started by quitting and then never looking back. I haven't looked back since. I've had moments where life has been challenging and life has been difficult and I've struggled, but I've made it through and I've stayed sober 12 and a half years. So if you are thinking about getting sober and you don't have any idea like what you're going to do, I suggest like looking up some things, because back when I did it, there wasn't anything. I didn't think there was anything available to me, and I just kind of knew that if I didn't do it, white knuckle the shit out of it, that I was going to end up dead or in jail, or something bad was going to happen, because I was just throwing my life away. So there's so much available to you nowadays with recovery coaches, and they're all type of places that you can like get help and find help on the internet, on TikTok. There's a lot of people sharing their recovery stories. They're happy to help you. There's people on, all social media that are looking to help people find recovery and help people in recovery. That's why I got on, is so that I can help people find recovery and find a better way of life. Because I'll tell you what, I got 2 kids now, a wife, I have a job, I have a career, I have all the things that I never thought I was going to have. I never thought I would be able to attain any of that. And I finally got it. And I just hope that other people can find that too, that you can get sober, that you can get clean, that you can, build the future that you never thought you could have.